Hello and welcome. My name is Fuman. This is episode 6 of my Feed the Beast series using the Brutality config. There's a couple things I want to take care of this episode before I finish up my sawmill going down over there. You can see I started building, but definitely not complete, and I really just wanted to get this taken care of and get some actual functioning things in there before I completed the building. First things first, I want to upgrade to the energy conduits and the liquiducts, primarily because I'm starting to build some things that I will keep around for a while, and I don't want to have some of the lower tier gold pipes with risks of explosion and things. And as you can see, tree farm working great. Can't really get a view of the cart right now, but it's definitely working and it's quite awesome. So to make these conduits and things, let me just show you these guys. Basically, you make an empty energy conduit and you fill it up with molten redstone, and you get the molten redstone from a magma crucible. But to make the empty ones, you need hardened glass, which you get with an induction smelter. So I'm just gonna like throw these down right here. This is kind of a temporary location, if you will. 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. And these are thermal expansion machines, and they have probably the coolest interface. This one I had to make a pulverizer to make. Just used it for ferrous whatever, so I can get the Invar ingots. This guy will not grind the ferrous ore. So let's take a look at this interface real quick. And I say real quick, but this interface is pretty big. You got some information on this tab, some stuff over here. Redstone control. So there's 3 modes. Ignore redstone. Redstone signal needs to be off, and redstone signal needs to be on. So sometimes you'll find like everything looks right, but it's like picking up a redstone signal from somewhere. Just turn it to off, and it might work. And the coolest thing is you can control how things come into the inventory. So you'd pipe in the first slot here, the second slot, that's the back of the machine. But I'm going to be doing this by hand right now, so let me just set all these to off so my products and things don't just disappear into an adjacent inventory. To make the conduits, we need the hardened glass right here, and I've kind of prepped for this. You need either obsidian and lead, or both obsidian and lead, and it can be the lead ingot or the lead dust, and they both cost 400 MJ, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to go ahead and grab those guys and throw them in here. Oh, not dirt. There we go. And let's just turn on the power there. Make sure it's getting some. Excellent, excellent. And the next thing we need to do is use the the magma crucible to melt down our redstone. No, I'm not even going to bother going through all this. But another thing this is really commonly used for is to make lava. But you notice the config has the energy requirement way up. So I'm not even going to bother with that. But I will melt down some redstone. So I'm just going to grab a stack for now. It should be enough. Throw that in there. It's good to go. Has this started yet? Almost. Now what I need this to do is output this redstone to the right, and it looks like it already is set up that way, but you can click these to say go to the right. And this one I want it to come in, and it already is, because this blue here is right here, and no, this way, so it fills our container. So we need to get a container here while this starts melting. Hopefully I have a hardened glass now. Excellent. Let me go ahead and go on upstairs. I've been cooking up some electrum. This is the furnace. And let's just go over here. Bam, bam. Just grab those. And let's take it on downstairs. Sorry, I'm kind of droning along here. But definitely wanted to get these made. And you just throw them in there. I might set up something a little more efficient to automate this. But for right now, I don't need very many. And I'm going to let those go. I also want to make a energy cell. This is the MJ storage unit. Oh, hello. Oh, that's why. And of course, I didn't prepare it all. I need a diamond. 1. And 4 of these. Oh, this is gonna take, oh, maybe not. Come on. Yeah, this is probably gonna take a while. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and craft a few more of those conduits, finish crafting this guy up, and we'll head on over to my sawmill, and we'll get that started, and I'll talk about my plans for what I need to complete that when we get over there. I'll see you in a minute. Alright, that looked much longer than I anticipated. This thing takes 1,000 millibuckets of redstone to fill, and it's 25 millibuckets per redstone dust. So you gotta wait for this thing to melt 40 redstone. But it's done. So basically what you do is you just craft this guy here, a redstone energy cell, and this is the buildcraft storage thing. I think in the GregTech and 1.5 you can upgrade this thing to store more energy, but that's not in here yet, so it just holds 600k. I'm going to go ahead and set it down right here and let it charge up. This is how I'm going to be getting power over to my sawmill before I have a boiler setup going on over there. And I had an idea. While I was sitting down here, I saw this. It goes outside. I was thinking I could dig that out and have it kind of come out down there. Maybe we'll bring it in a little bit if you notice. Let me just walk outside real quick. It's kind of shallow sloped. If I pull it in and make it a little steeper, we can have like a secondary entrance here, and I think it'll look pretty cool. So I'll definitely add that to my list of many things to do. If you look at here, my bluetricity levels are getting a little lower. I would show you the battery box, but I'd have to dig to it. So let me just go ahead and take a nap right here, and we'll grab our stuff for the sawmill and head on over there. This episode I'm just going to set the sawmill up and use it to start, I don't know where I'm going to place the boiler, so I'm not going to bring them. Grab these, this, and this. This is the boiler I'll be using. 2 industrial steam engines is, I think, 16 MJ per tick, and these only use, I think, 2. So that's way more than enough and leaves plenty of room for expansion. And you'll see what the rest of that is for maybe a couple episodes from now. So let's just fly on over. Trees are growing and not cut. That worries me. Let's make sure our cart isn't stuck somewhere. I caught it once. It got stuck on an incline. But let's see. He's not in here. And if you can see, yeah, it's pretty good. I've just been dragging these over here for now, and taking the wood downstairs to a temporary barrel in the sawmill. Let's see if we can find him. Last time I caught him, he was stuck right up here, actually. And the leaves were in the way, just like this. So I think I'm going to have to remove the trees there. Let me just get them unstuck real quick. In theory, a really good idea, but alright, that should be enough for now. Let's actually get what I wanted to take care of done. Just float on down. It's pretty awesome. I'll definitely have like a dock here so you can land on it. I think it'll look really cool. Here's what I got going on so far. 10 stacks of wood. Nothing much. I've got these giant logs. These are fir tree logs, I think. Or redwood. Yeah, I think these ones are the redwood. So I set them up like this, and I want to put the sawmills here. Like the sawmill is cut this much off. I think it'll give a cool effect because they have the blade on the side of them. And these are a pain. Here, let me just place one real quick so you can get an idea of how obnoxious it is. So you place it. Oh, of course, the one I want to show you is messed up. Basically, none of them did that when I built this. I swear to you. And I had to use this log turner. Basically, just I guess you can't craft it because it has a durability on it. Turner. This guy is just a bunch of sticks like this, and you just right-click, and yeah, you can kind of get an idea of how much of a pain it was for me to build that, but we're done, and that's all that mattered. So I'm going to put, maybe we'll put them on the inside or the outside. Actually, let's do it like, yeah, let's do it, sorry, I'm debating here. We'll go like this. So the saw is cut like that much off. That looks alright. And let's look at this interface here. Basically, when you cut down your wood, you get planks and sawdust, and we're going to use the planks to power the boiler, and we're going to use the sawdust. Let's click for uses. Come on. You can make compressed sawdust, or you can make more wood. I'm actually going to use the compressed sawdust, which you can then use or cook up into charcoal, so even more fuel. So for right now, I actually just made these barrels. I have a cool idea planned. Basically, I think I'm going to have it so it just spits out all over the floor. And I'll have like a Thaumcraft golem come and pick it up, kind of like a janitor. Because if this is a sawmill, I think there's going to be tons of sawdust all over the place. So I'm definitely going to try to figure out a way to get that effect going on and just have a guy run around and pick it all up. So I'll get the same result, just the same amount of sawdust, but I think it'll look way cooler this way instead of just piping it out. So we're going to use that, and that's the yellow output. For right now, I'm going to put my energy cell here that I'm charging up, so it charges both of them. And let's look at this thing. This one's facing this way, so I want the output, the red, to come here. Let's turn that way off. And I want this one, it's already set, so we'll turn that one off. So we have our output here. And of course I did not make 2 relays because I don't plan ahead apparently. And let's see, how do I want this to go? I want this to face this way. So it'll output here. We'll just put a tube. That's not a tube. Tube here. Hello. There you go. And we'll just set a barrel here for now. Basically, let me tab out real quick. A Railcraft boiler, the one I'm going to use, so 8 low pressure blocks takes 1,469 fuel items to heat up. I think I'm going to place it right here. And so I'm just going to start stockpiling wood planks until I actually hit that number. I'll set another relay here. Basically the relay is just an inventory so that the thermal expansion machine can actually put it out into the inventory. And I'll just store it up in here. Let me grab some. Is that oak? Excellent. Oh, no, not that. Don't hold shift, you just... Bam. Alright. So, we'll start stockpiling planks. Right around 1,500, I think, so I can get this boiler running. And, yeah, once I get the boiler running, I'll pipe it in to power the sawmills. Maybe we'll take a thing out the back or the top or something. I haven't really decided yet, but I'll definitely take care of it. It'll be awesome, don't worry. And let's see... In terms of next episode, I'm going to set up Thaumcraft. I'll probably build off camera. I tried the whole time-lapse thing up there. It's not my thing. I don't really like doing the voiceover. I don't like all the editing. And I definitely want to be doing what I enjoy. So I'm going to be building off camera, maybe. And I'll try to set up a Thaumcraft, show you what you need to get researching, and hopefully I can do all the research off camera because it's really boring to watch. Basically, you just sit there in like an interface and you just sit there clicking research, 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 and it's just, I wouldn't want to watch that. So I'll definitely take care of that. I want to get a golem. And let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. Didn't do much this episode, just kind of set up some thermal expansion stuff and got this sawmill set up. I'll be doing it by hand, so just dragging the wood down there. Next episode, get the Thaumcraft going, and then one after that, hopefully, I'll get the Steve's Carts farm set up so all the stuff is actually coming down here by automatically and getting processed, and the boiler's running, and yeah. Anyways, I want to say thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.